Hey, you're on mute, SC. Or the
It
Green
gets me
Lantern, that
it
is.
gets me every week.
I gotta start. I gotta start like
Man, I
pre.
actually did it before we got on today and it still did the same thing. It always puts me on mute. So, man, well, man, it's like superhero Sunday. This is a super exciting week. I know we were looking forward to the first book, and then the second book came out, and we're starting to get momentum, and it's been really exciting now. And I'm super pumped up for today. We got a lot of cool stuff going on. We got some competitions getting ready to start. And one of my favorite superheroes growing up was Green Lantern. So I had to share in the spirit today and bring it alive. So, KO, who is your favorite superhero?
Actually, my favorite superhero is Wolverine.
Okay, very nice. That's
Um,
a good one.
yeah, I guess kind of for like darker reasons, but he's just. I've always loved him, and I always because he was kind of human, right? And then they
Yeah.
transformed him with the adamantium, and then it. There's a line, right, when I think Storm, not Storm. Oh gosh, the girl with the gray strip in her hair. I'm blanking on that for some reason. But anyway, she has to, does it hurt? When
Mm-hmm.
like when the his claws come out, and he says every time, and just like the fact that he knows it's gonna hurt, and even like when he's saving people and he like almost dies like a million
Mm-hmm.
times, he knows it's gonna freaking hurt, and he goes in there and doesn't care and just does it anyway. And I've just always loved his character.
I had a good friend in high school that I grew up with, and we graduated together and everything, and knew each other pretty much our whole lives, and did a little bit of martial arts. We used to do a lot of like, I called it fun fighting back in the day. He had some boxing experience, and we would just go in the basement and throw it around. But he was a huge Wolverine fan. I think he was
Mm.
pretty sure he was Wolverine at one point. He was a dedicated. He would try to make the hands and everything, and the claws. And so I actually didn't even know who Wolverine was as a kid until I saw him like dressed up as it, and it was pretty funny. So, but he's a huge, huge Wolverine fan. I always got into a lot of like
RDP.
Spider Man and all that stuff. And do you remember when? I don't even know if you'll know these, but do you remember Underoos?
I do not. I do not know
Oh, you don't
Underoos.
remember Underoos? I
I don't. You got me on that one.
I don't have one here. We can pull it up, I'm sure somewhere. But underoos were basically they came out. They were like superhero underwear and T-shirts, and
Okay, when you say, keep going, keep going. Okay.
so they were. It was like a top, like a T-shirt, and it was underwear, man. It was like regular like Hanes tidy whitey underwear, but it was like superhero branded. So it was like Superman or Wonder Woman, whatever you were into, and you wore these underwear, and we wore them like they were outfits, not outside, but in the house, and it was, I was like, man, they were the coolest things back then. But looking back, I guess it was a big 80s thing. So it was a little maybe before your times, but um, Gen X John would appreciate this conversation actually right now if he was here. But Underoos, that was what we grew up with, man. We had a lot of crazy shit we grew up with in the 80s and that Gen X generation. So
Yeah, I'm staring at a lot of grown men in their underwear right now. I googled it, and it's a bunch of grown men in superhero underwear.
I was thinking
Um,
about that this morning. I don't even know what made me think of it. I was having my coffee on the couch this morning, and I was watching, catching up on some of the football scores that I missed yesterday, and I was like, Underoos. I remember those when I was looking at all the superhero stuff, and I was like, oh, man, those are the good old days. It was just Underoos, and
oh
uh,
yeah, that's yeah. When you said underoos, I was like, I mean, it
what did you think
sounds like
of Under
underwear,
Armour? Oh,
like,
yeah, underwear.
uh, but like Australian underwear or something like that with kangaroo or something. I thought I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh man. Well, man, we got a lot going on. I know we are on a tight schedule. I know you've got a big birthday over there. We've got our anniversary is this weekend, and we are sneaking away. We actually had to do it a day late because of that Clemson football game yesterday. Clemson and LSU. We could not even get a room anywhere in that town, and it just happened to be where
Oh, I
we were
bet.
going. And so we put it off till today, which is great. We're going to go and have a good time and enjoy the time together and celebrate 25 years. So, but
Well, congrats on that. Happy
thanks, man.
anniversary.
It's been a long time. So,
It
so
is.
let's see. Let's get into. We had the fantasy football draft with our crew, and I can't say a damn thing actually out of this mask, but I am gonna struggle through here.
You gonna stay committed?
Yeah, definitely. So let's get into the football stuff first, and then we'll get back into the superhero stuff, I guess.
As
So
you're doing that, I just want to. We did have a lot of people in the house today. I just wanted to say, hey, we got Shorty JS and Janice, RDP showing up, Kohler, Dopest Crew, Dogster in the house, Spies, Cassickmar, Bajo, Mitch McKinnon, Eva, good to see you, King Cody in the house, Antu Queen Two, Twilk, Mitch McKinnon. There you go. Thanks for hanging out this morning. And we do have an earlier show. Like SC said, he's got plans. And actually, yesterday was my wife's birthday, and I had to work all day, so we're gonna go celebrate today.
yeah, we'll have to talk about the fights in a little bit too. I know there were actually no UFC fights this weekend. I know, but you guys had some fights, and I know you had a good friend and student of yours that was fighting last night. So I'm excited to hear about that. So,
Yep, yep.
all right, well, we got fantasy football 2025 for Hyde Park is coming up, and man, we got a great lineup, and we got some really good sponsors too. So let me pull over to the sponsors here. But super excited about football season. All right, so our sponsors this year are Mass Chef, M Strikes 10. We got Jay Tolton over at Tolton Metaventures and Wolf Warner, a super sponsor for this year. So super excited about the season. How did you think your draft went?
I thought it went great. However, everybody, the other people in the draft were mocking and laughing at me. So we'll just have to wait and see at the end of the season who's going to come out on top.
Well, you didn't pick a kicker or defense for the first pick, so that was huge. That was good for a first year in. So it wasn't too bad. Man, I wanted Saquon really bad, and I knew being in the sixth spot, I wasn't going to get him. I did want Josh Allen, and it didn't work out. I didn't get him. And then I'm happy with my team, though. We'll see how it goes. It's not. I have a lot of players on this team this year that I've actually never really had in the past, just the way it worked out with the pick spots. But it was a fun draft. We had a good group of guys in there, and Twilk, Too Stupid to Win, Big Norm. We had M Strikes. We had Boy Dern, yourself, myself. Who else was in there? We had Mass Chef in there as well. Wolf Warner. You can't even barely say the word fantasy football without hearing Wolf Warner's name. So Twilk was in there. Twilk actually had, I thought he had a fantastic draft, actually. His team looks pretty stout. Too Stupid to Win. Did I miss someone? I think that was everybody.
I think that was everybody.
Yeah. So we got a great season. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, Twilk, I know you got Josh Allen. I was pissed about that. I really wanted Josh. Josh is my boy, man. He is a good guy. Man, how about the news with Parsons? Micah Parsons not going to Dallas. They didn't pick up the contract, but he went to Green Bay. So I know, KO, you got to be happy about that. He's a great player.
Yeah, I think it's going to work out well. I don't think I have him on my team at all, but that's all right.
Yes, that's crazy. Well, football, we'll get into a little bit more football in a little bit. I want to get into some of the comic book stuff and the cool stuff we have going on, and then we'll get into some football. It was a crazy day in college football yesterday with the games. Great day of games, but it was definitely crazy. So let me see here. All right, we got some big contests going on here in Hyde Park. We've got Rumble Mania starts today. So we're going to be doing 8 days of Rumbles. And there's going to be 5K UpX daily prizes for the Rumbles. And the competitors in the Rumbles in the Hyde Park Discord, when you win with the Rumbles, depending on how many people are in those Rumbles, you actually win gold coins. So the person that has the most gold coins at the end of it is going to be the winner at the end of the week for a copy of the second issue of Legend of Marie. It's a fantastic comic we have coming out. It's actually on pre-sale right now, and the sales have already started. So you'll have a chance to win one for free. Whoever gets the total amount of gold that's the most. So whoever wins, they win the comic book. So again, that's 5,000 UpX daily prizes as well. If you want a chance to earn an extra 2,000 gold coins this week, you can share this flyer out on X. We're doing this on X. And if you share this out, this will get you an additional 2,000 gold coins to add to your total from the Rumbles. So a great way to get some free gold tokens and help out the ninjas too. So that'll run from Sunday, August 31st, that's today, to Sunday, September 7th, that's next week. And we'll have the winners on that podcast. We'll announce those next Sunday when we do the NFL kickoff. And we got a great show planned next week. We've got Wolf Warner is going to be on with us talking football and comics, and really going to geek out next week on comics and football. And I know we've got Gen X John. If you guys don't know who Gen X John is, you're probably not on social media. He is all over social media. We've had him on the show before in the past, and funny guy, great guy. Me and him have partnered up to start doing a Gen X documentary that we started last year, and we're going to be doing the second part of it this year. So super excited to have him on. Great guy and a ton of fun for the Gen X community. And he gets around all the other generations too and does some really cool stuff. So it'll be a fun episode. You definitely do not want to miss next week. So that's it on the Rumbles. So now the other contest that we have going on, and let me pull this one up.
Real quick, I see. Is that post up on X yet?
It's not. It will go up. I did not have time to get that one up this morning.
Okay.
And we will get that shared on X today, and you'll be able to share that out.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just want to make sure.
All right. Let me see. All right. So the next part of this ties directly into comic books. So Wolf Warner is a massive comic book collector. In my eyes, anyways, he collects and he knows a lot about comic books. And he's got 2 great copies he's going to be giving away next week on our show. So basically, throughout this week, up until the next week's show time at 11 o'clock, we'll be on regular schedule next week. Anybody that purchases the new issue of The Legend of Marie on our website, or in person if you're local here, if you purchase one of those on pre-sale, these are all on pre-sale right now as they're being printed. We just got the print proofs, and everything will be done in about 7 to 10 days as soon as it comes off the print. But if you go in and pre-order a book, it's going to put you into a spin wheel drawing for these 2 amazing comic books. So we've got the Amazing Spider-Man, where the Punisher makes his appearance. And this is a facsimile copy. Okay, so it's not the first issue of the first print, but it's a facsimile comic and a copy. And then the one on the opposite side you see here, the Daredevil, this is also a facsimile copy. So he's going to be giving away both of these. So if you go in and you purchase one of the Legend of Marie comics on our website at hydeparkninja.com, you'll be automatically entered into the spin wheel for one of these 2 comics. So don't miss out on your chance. These are amazing books. I know they're pretty highly sought after. I do not have either of these, regular copy or facsimile, but I know it's a very popular comic for anybody into comic books for sure. So Ko, do you have either of these books?
I do not. I'm getting more and more into comics the older I get.
Yeah.
Um, so, um, yeah, growing up, I wasn't big into comics, and then the like I said, the more we dive into these projects and appreciate the artwork and all the stuff that goes into making these, I've been getting into more and more. So I wish I could enter the. I'm not going to enter this giveaway, but I wish I could because it's a freaking awesome giveaway.
Yeah, it's really cool. So super excited. And Wolf Warner, if you don't know him in the community, you got to know him. He's all over the place, and he is a super supportive player in the game, and gets out and supports everybody. And he's always doing giveaways and doing stuff to help better the community in all different ways. And he's a big supporter of everything that we do. I know in Upland in general, and super excited to have him on next week. So definitely do not want to miss that show next week. We got great giveaways and cool stuff coming up. So I think
Yeah,
that's it
one.
on the comic book giveaways. Did you have anything else on that, Ko?
I don't think so. HydeParkNinjas.com is the website where you guys can pick that up. Um, and there it is. The new books are $5.99. Is that right?
They are $5.99 now for this week only. They are, you can save about 20%. It's $1 off, so it's $4.99 if you get them this week.
And there is shipping cost, so
Yeah.
just be. I feel like that's pretty normal nowadays.
Yeah, and we do ship
You
everywhere
know,
too. We are shipping. I know I had a lot of people contact me from outside of the country. We do ship internationally too. Sometimes it could incur a little bit extra expense. So if we do, we'll let you guys know. But we have shipped a bunch of stuff internationally just recently. Actually, over the last 2 weeks, I've been shipping a lot of stuff out: comic books, T-shirts, posters, which I do have up here next, actually. So I know. Actually, congrats to City Pigeon. I was on the Upland After Dark show the other night. I'm not sure how I made it up for that show. That is a late ass show on my coast, anyways. And I luckily set an alarm because I did fall asleep, and I woke up at like 11:59 when the alarm went off, and got right on camera pretty much because they start at midnight. And had a great time with those guys. El Slack, Swarley, Wolf Warner, Lily, MFer was back, and a lot of interesting conversations. We had a lot of fun, though. It was a great event, and we did a giveaway. We gave away one of these really cool posters I'm about to show here. And for the person that won it with, which was City Pigeon, I found out yesterday morning, they get to win one of these posters. They get to choose which one they want. So I know we've sent a bunch of these out last week, and these look amazing. I actually have these up in our academy, and our kids love them. They just look amazing, and they've got a lot of flair and pizzazz to them. So, but these would be the four that are in the shop right now. We do have more coming for some of the new characters that are released in this book coming out, and then the next two that are already in the works. So super excited about that. But if you want to bring home your favorite hero today, you can't bring us home, but you can get one of these great characters and bring them home and share. So those are all in the Hyde Park Ninja.com. If you go to the website, they're all in there at the pro shop too in our store. So if you have any questions, don't be afraid to reach out. And then I know I talked to Janice89 this morning or during the night off of chat. There was an issue with the inventory, so that should be fixed today, Janice, and you can go in and get that T-shirt. So we'll have that up hopefully in the next little bit. Actually, when we get off a stream here, we'll work on that. So I know Pigeon, you've got the Patience poster, and that is actually one of my favorite characters. That was the first art that I was involved in martial arts, so it always kind of hit home for me. So just let us know which one you want, and we'll get you hooked up with that. Get that in the mail off to the New Orleans area. So, and yeah, shout out. I know City Pigeon has got a great show going this week on Wednesday. They do the Mint to Be show. And this week they're going to have on Stosh. So Stosh is a super cool dude. We met him in Vegas. We've done a lot of work with him in the past and had him on our show. I know he's been working really hard on their project, and he's going to have some, I think, updates and different things going on. So I'm looking forward to hearing that and seeing what they have going on over there. And I know they've been working really hard, on top of his real life job that he has. So excited to see him coming on the show with City Pigeon and Puppet. So looking forward to that next week on Wednesday. And I think that show kicks off at 9, I believe. 9 Eastern
Nine
Standard Time.
9 Eastern, yeah.
Yeah. So, but again, HydeParkNinjas.com. You can pick up the comic book. You can pick up any of these amazing posters, and we'll have them shipped right to your house. Be the second best thing to having a ninja in your house, I guess.
Awesome. Well, oh, you're muted.
This one screen does it all the time. I don't understand why. There's some kind of glitch. I don't know. Yeah, so it was a huge weekend. I got to take off this mask because I can't see a thing, and I don't need to be getting a headache before I go away for anniversary weekend. Oh, there. I'm going to just strip it right down here, live on camera.
There's that in sync face. And two Queen Two lives. Man, human's gonna be jealous right now, man. Straight to the bills.
All right from Green Lantern to Josh Allen today. So, whew, man, that was hot. That was worse than that Dallas parka I had to wear the other night.
I was gonna say, just thank you, SC, for taking one for the team. I was unable to make that show, and I had to watch the replay. I'm actually still exhausted, and I threw up my back yesterday too again. So, but yeah, you took one for the team, going there with the Pirates and having to endure that just whatever mess they got going on over there. So, thank you for taking the hit on that one.
Yeah, I hope your wife doesn't still hate me for wearing that Dallas parka, but it was all in good fun. It was all in good fun.
Oh man, no, that was a good show. I do see some more people jumped in chat. I saw the Clue Crew, Scooby.
Unfortunately, I couldn't see anything because I had that damn mask on.
Good show last night from Scooby and Cerness. They had a good show. I saw Sax48 jumping here, Crombus jumping in. If I missed you, I apologize. And and Shaq jumped in the chat there, and Happy Jack.
And yeah, Shaq has the Courage poster. She's got the Marie poster. And Marie was
nice.
She was in the first issue. She was the front page, actually, of the first issue. And then we've got one of our other characters, Titus. He is one of the characters in this book on the front cover.
That's actually
and I know I had 3 people already ask about if they could get a Titus poster. They actually had a sizing issue with it. They had to reformat it, so we will have those coming really soon.
Nice. Yeah, let us know in chat which one of those was your favorite. Can you show the posters one more time?
Yeah, definitely. Let me find those.
We got more coming, but
or the 4 posters. Yeah, we've got a bunch more in the works.
I know Fang is the evil villain, but I think the Fang one is my favorite. The bottom left.
Oh yeah.
And that's one of the first pieces that our artist did. One of our artists did for us, and just kind of blew us away with it and did fantastic with it. That is one of my favorites.
Yeah, we've got. And these are only 4 of our characters. There's some of our other characters have some pretty sick artwork. I mean, really sick. They really delivered on these heroes, the different heroes that we created through the store. And shout out to Woody Woodman, fantastic artist that worked on this book. He did all the art in the book. I know there was an assistant he had for color. And also to Xander Reese, the creative writer. They knocked it out of the park with this second book, and it looks amazing. And shout out to our other artists that did a great job too. Christina, she did a fantastic job on the first book, and super excited to see the next 2 come in. I know we had now the cover of the first book that was actually done by one of our other artists, Lucas. and did a fantastic job. He's going to be doing work on some of our upcoming comics that will be coming pretty soon. So we'll have more details as those come, but they'll be happening pretty quick.
Nice. And that was actually the first time saw the physical copy of the second book
Yeah,
on screen there. So that was
I
pretty
feel
awesome.
super lucky. I was actually, because I just happen to live in the city where the printer is, so I was able to get the print proof. I picked up really late after classes the other night, and man, it turned out amazing. It turned out really good. It was, when you go through and you look at like proofs like on the screen, it's always different. And then you actually get the book, right? And then you get to flip through the pages, and it's like the real deal.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool.
More of a, I like the book. I like the physical copies of the comic books. I know a lot of people are like into, there's like the digital. I don't get into that. It's not the same feel for me. I just like the real piece of work in my hand. I feel like you can like feel the story, feel what the characters are feeling. And I just feel more part of it than I do on the digital. Just my opinion.
I'm the same way. I mean, there's a convenience thing, right? Like if you have like Audible or something like that, there's a convenience thing to listen or
Yeah.
read the book on the phone or tablet or whatever. But no, if it's something I really care about or I really like, I prefer to have like a physical copy for sure. Um, we had Happy Jack like the confidence poster and Cassie Clark like the courage poster. Was their
Nice.
favorite. So
Yeah. The confidence poster, that is, which character was that one?
that was Fang.
Fang. Yeah. Cause the other one was, Guang, the super
Yep,
muscular dude. Guang, he's
he's
power or
jacked.
strength.
I'm trying to be like Guang.
Yeah.
I've been hitting the gym a little bit. I've been trying to put on a little bit of muscle.
Oh man. Well, man, on a football note, we had the first week of college football started. So it was a crazy day. There were some insane first week matchups in the NCAA. You had LSU battling out Clemson, and that one went the way I thought it was going to go. LSU's defense was really good, actually, and they beat out Clemson. And then the game I was really paying close attention to was the Ohio State Texas game, which that one didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I thought Texas was going to win that game, and I got to tell you, Ohio State looks good. Their defense did its job. Um, Archie Manning did not play his best game. I don't know if it was like first game jitters. So you look at a young kid like Archie Manning, right? And he comes from a plethora of football players, good football players. You had Eli, Peyton, Big Archie, and it's got to be a lot of pressure, right, to step on that field in the spotlight and playing that caliber of a game. Yeah, that's insane. That is a huge first game to step on the field against a team like Ohio State, which is a really good team. I got a lot of friends, really good friends that are Ohio State fans, and I am obviously not an Ohio State fan, being a big Penn State guy. But Ohio State looked good. It is going to be interesting to see how the rankings jump this week because Texas was ranked number one. Now, if my memory serves me correct, a number one seed team hasn't lost in the first week opener since I believe 1990, and that was like when I graduated high school. And I believe it was Miami Hurricanes, who used to be good back in the day, and they got beat by BYU. Brigham Young beat them, and I think they were ranked like 13th or 16th at the time, and the Hurricanes were ranked, I believe, number one, if my memory serves. But they had some good teams back then, and that's the first time in a while. And then, man, another game yesterday. You had Florida State, unranked Florida State, came out and beat Alabama, who was ranked, I believe, 8 or 9. So it is going to be interesting to see where the lines lay out. And Penn State beat the crap out of Nevada. I'm not sure Nevada situation this year. I know Penn State does have a good defense. We were ranked two coming into the season. I was actually a little bit shocked to see us ranked that high. I thought we would have been between 4 and 6 personally, but that's where it is. So it's going to be interesting to see, with Ohio State beating a number one ranked team in Texas, are they going to jump ahead of Penn State, or will Penn State move to one? Ohio State at two. It'd be interesting to see where it lays out. I know there are some good games today too, or some games today. I don't know how good they are. But I'm trying to think. There was one of the teams put up 73 points yesterday. 73 points. I can't remember which game that was.
Well, Texas Tech put up 67.
Oh wow. Okay, that's another big one. I don't think it was USC Trojans. I don't think it was. It was whoever was playing. Who was 73?
There's a 63.
Yeah, there was one that was 73 I saw on SportsCenter because I hadn't seen that score last night. And I feel like I'm trying to think of who they were playing against. It was like they were playing against like Missouri or something.
Well, Ole Miss and Georgia State was 63. And then Texas Tech. I don't see any 73s from the games from yesterday.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. I saw something pop up at 73 if someone in chat knows. Is Wolf Warner or Mass Chef here? They would know.
The only thing that I know from college football from yesterday, because I think I had an hour off yesterday. It was crazy, and is that Alabama. Alabama lost. My wife's a big Alabama fan, and that's all I know is Alabama lost. So
yeah, the Florida State took it to them. They will probably knock them out of the top 10, I'm sure. I wonder if it'll move Florida State into the top 10. That'd be interesting to see. So we got within the Upland community, I know we got some Upland meetups coming up. So there's 3. I know Shacklin has got one that her and Mesme are putting together out in, I think it's in Almedia, out that way on the West Coast, and that's going to be November 7th and 8th. And I heard something about a Alcatraz tour. I think they're putting together like an Alcatraz tour, so that'd be kind of cool for anybody that's going. We have one coming up a little bit sooner. I believe it's Terra, Upland Terra, and Das Mustang. They have a meetup. I believe it's going to be in Philadelphia. I do not know the dates of that one off the top of my head. And then I know Too Stupid to Win has one in the Midwest, up in Cleveland, which I was definitely trying to go to that one, but the dates, it's October 17th, 18th. That just happens to be the same weekend we have a tournament. So I know we can't make that one. But the one coming up in Philly, I think, is coming up pretty soon here.
Yeah, I was pretty bummed because Shaq, I'm gonna be over in Napa for Thanksgiving, so I'm missing that by a few weeks, and then I'm gonna be in Philly for a wedding for that, but it's gonna be like 2 weeks after that meetup, so I'm missing 2 of the meetups by a week or 2, which is a bummer. It just didn't work out, but I'm excited for everybody that can meet, and I think it's pretty cool that the community is doing that. There's 3 this year. We didn't have a Genesis Live this year, and the community is saying, "Hey, let's get together and hang out." So
yeah, that is great. Hey, JH, there's one of our sponsors right there for fantasy football. Thanks for joining us.
RDP says, "Start out at a meetup having fun, end up in Alcatraz." That's too funny.
Now that's the Alcatraz outside of San Fran, not the Alligator Alcatraz or whatever the new one is. I think there's like 2 Alcatrazes now or something.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I guess there's one in Florida now too. So it must be like the alligator infested water, whereas the one out on the West Coast is shark infested water. So I don't know which way I'd rather go.
Choose your poison. Death by shark or death by alligator? I'm gonna say shark. I think it'd be faster, because I think the alligator is going to drag you down and twist you around. And
yeah, pretty much. I'm thinking things are going to get twisted. I don't like when things get twisted.
I'd rather the shark just Get
Eat
it
me.
done with.
One bite.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
It,
get it done.
if your timing is good and you dive right, you don't even endure the teeth. Well, that could be worse too. That could be worse. Oh man.
Just get gummed. Just get gummed to death.
Or whatever else is in there, man. Those sharks are like human trash compactors, so who knows what's in there? There could be another fish inside there that would eat you.
That would be our luck. Yeah.
Oh, so Krombus says there's a meetup in Latvia too.
Well, damn.
Very nice.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. It's great to see the community spreading all over. And man, I've just had a great time, meeting people from all over the place and being able to network. And, it's funny with martial arts, we talk to our kids about going and competing. And, competing for me as a younger student and even as an adult student, we got to like go to different places, right? And meet people that were doing like the same stuff that we were doing. Cause I know a lot of my friends when I was younger thought I was kind of crazy because I was doing martial arts. And, it was nice to go to tournaments and be around people that were doing like the same things that we were doing. And, I kind of view Upland like that. Like when we went to Vegas, we got around people that were doing the same stuff. They were talking the same lingo. And I know from talking to people about like metaverse and, virtual real estate and stuff, people look at you like you have, three left arms. And it's really good to see people getting out and getting around the community. And, I think that just helps you to become more successful with what you're doing with the virtual real estate. And it's such a great genre. I've really enjoyed it and learned so much. And it's constantly changing too.
Sorry, I got distracted.
All right, we got. Is Wolf in the house? I didn't see Wolf there. Oh, Cal Trading Co's here. Cal, how are you? Good to see you. Janice 89. Phoenix in the house.
Hey, there is Wolf. Wolf showed up.
I heard somebody say his name. I didn't see him though. I don't know where he is.
He, he's up in the chat just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been talking about you, Wolf.
Most of it was good
Um,
too.
most. I'm just messing. Um,
You'll just have to go back and watch the whole video from the beginning to see. So I had a good time with Wolf, and there were some interesting conversations that came up in the Upland After Dark show. Which Kara, did you know there was a little contest going on X between the
um,
pirates and
I
the ninjas?
I did hear that. I was just checking that out actually, and
So
I think that
I think we're winning right now.
as of right now, we are the Hyde Park Ninjas or the Ninjas
Back
are
in the
winning at
saddle.
61%. North Grapevine Heights at 38%. So
Oh, we dropped.
um,
We were at like
the
68
nin-
when I woke up this morning.
it's well the Pirates are battling back today. When does this end? When does this
I
competition
believe it
end?
ends today. Krombus might know. He's actually in chat. And shout out to
Oh,
Krombus. And I've got a list of people to thank too. So last week, I won a giveaway for 160,000 sparklet to be staked on my properties. And when I first seen the contest and that I won, I actually thought it was Upix. And I was excited. 160,000 Upix is nothing to sneeze at. But when I saw Sparklet, I got really excited. I was like, holy crap, that's amazing because these service structures take a long time to build. So I've got a plot over on Hyde Park Boulevard. It's a long strip, and I put up an ice rink there. And I've got a hamburger hut, a hot dog hut, and a Pizza Hut. Not the Pizza Hut, but a hut that serves pizza. We're going to get slammed for that one, and this video is going to get taken down now. But if you're looking for sponsorships, Pizza Hut, reach out to us. We will hook you up. So I have a massage parlor and a NFL football legit shop there and a really cool bakery. So So the spark hours just to build up that one little piece of property, that's going to take me probably months, I'm sure. But this winnings really helped me, and there was a lot of really great players, and I'm going to pull them up right now. Where is? I'm going to pull it up off this other list because I don't want to miss anybody. You can't hear that hair dryer, can you?
No, I was just about to ask actually.
Can you hear
Yeah, we
that?
can hear it. Yeah.
Man, what is she thinking? My wife is getting, all ready to go for this trip, and
How
I'm
dare
on
she?
stream, and she's got the hair dryer going in the bedroom.
How dare she?
Jeez Louise.
Priorities, man. Gotta keep the stream going.
All right, let's see here. All right. Hold on.
What are you looking? What are you
I'm
looking at?
trying to find. I had a lot of people that staked on this thing, but I can't remember all the names. And I know I was sent a list. I just don't know where it was sent. It must have been sent publicly somewhere. But I did take some screenshots if everybody was staked at that moment.
Well, it's really hard to focus with that hair dryer in the background.
It's driving me freaking crazy right now. I can't believe she's running the hair dryer. I think I live in a freaking salon here. All right,
Mine
here
was
we
making
go.
Rice
All
Krispies.
right, so we had Oleus Juan 20CR, Shactelin, Doopy 3, Mule Cow, Upland Terra, AS97, Banratlo 69, Daddy Dice Dada. You know who? Yeah, Daddy. Well, we just call him Dice. I think everybody calls him Dice,
Nice.
not to be confused
Yes,
with
good.
Andrew Dice Clay. Crombus and Janice 89. I know there were some other ones. Those are the ones that were staked at that point when I took screenshots. So I know there's a list, but thank you to everybody that gave Sparklet for the 72 hours. That was a huge help, giving a little bit of a boost on those properties that I'm building up. So we really appreciate that. And it's been nice to see the community start to come alive. Oh, Vape
Yeah,
made it.
there's some.
Vape's out in Hawaii. I know Vape's got himself a copy of the Legend of Mari 2 coming.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it looks like if we win, they're gonna give away 77,000 Sparklet and a property with this new Crombus giveaway today. So make sure you guys go vote and get into that. 77,000 Sparklet for 96 hours. Was that four
Nice.
days?
4 days, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, that's great.
I know we had a few more people jump into the chat. We do have this really big contest going on. So we've got 8 days of Rumbles coming up. I'll show that real quick. So these are some of our heroes, and I know a lot of people in chat already said they had these and got them at their houses already, but these are it's an opportunity for you to bring home your favorite hero and have them right in the house there, right at the office or wherever you want them. And these are the first 4 of our characters. And then as far as the contest, these are the giveaways that we have going on. So anybody that purchases over the next few days, we've got basically a week, the next 8 days from Sunday to Sunday, or the last 2 days. We actually started this a couple days ago for the purchases. But if you go in and buy a Legend of Mari issue 2, you're going to put yourself into a spin wheel drawing for one of these amazing books that are being given away by Wolf Warner. So we have the Amazing Spider-Man, where the Punisher is introduced. And this is a facsimile copy of this book. And then the other one is also a facsimile is the Daredevil, when Daredevil is in the Spider-Man book. So 2 really amazing comics, and special thanks to Wolf Warner And we're really looking forward to next week. We're going to geek out a little bit on football and comics, and I know we have Gen X John is going to join us. So I'm actually really excited to listen to Gen X John and Wolf talk about comics, because these two guys know more about comics than any two people I know. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm sure my head will be spinning in the comics listening to them talk. So we're gonna have a good time and enjoy that next weekend. So, but thanks again to Wolf for this amazing giveaway. And then for the Rumbles, we do have the Rumble Manias going on. That starts today and is going to run through next Sunday. And basically, for your wins, you're going to collect the gold coins, and with those gold coins, you'll kind of add them up for the whole week. And the person that has the most gold coins at the end of the week, they're going to win a Legend of Marie 2 book. And this is a special one. This one will be autographed as well. So that'll be a special one. And then if you want a chance to earn an extra 2,000 gold coins, you just have to share this flyer on X. We're going to have this posted today. And you guys can, get yourself an extra 2,000 gold towards your total. And then on top of that, with the daily rumbles themselves, we're giving away 5K Upix. So 5K Upix. So just a recap for anybody that just tuned in.
Nice. Yeah, gonna be a lot of fun next week. Um, let's go ahead and get. It's already 10:50. I can't believe that. I feel like we just started.
Oh, crap.
Um, so let's go ahead and get the giveaway started for today. If you want to get the bot set up, we can get that rolling. We haven't even talked Upland today. Really?
No, really, a couple mentions, but
Um,
what are we giving away, KO?
we still have giveaways from JR Wheels.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
so, so shout out to JR. He has those super sweet carts and pallets and shipping containers, which I thought were pretty cool actually. The cart was my favorite. Um, so I'll show those here in just a minute. Oscars, you are very welcome. I actually I actually sent that Upix to the wrong person. But hey, happy Sunday! It is yours to keep. Nice, nice. I thought
All
it
right.
was interesting.
All right, the
Oh, go ahead.
hashtag is going to be JR Wheels.
Perfect. Yeah. Yep. So, okay, hashtag JR Wheels. I'll get you in the giveaway today. So, listening to all the shows this week, I thought it was pretty funny, all the different opinions on the service structures.
Mm.
You had some people hate the library, somebody love it, some people love it, some people love the nightclub, some people hate it. So I thought that was actually pretty interesting, and it's just funny how people see things. And
Did you get the library?
I did get the library,
Did you? I
and
did
you
not.
know
I
what?
got the nightclub. I did not get the library. I was
I got the
never a
nightclub, but
big library kid.
no, but I just like I don't know, just for the I did it for the hood for Hyde Park because we'll need
Nice.
a library in there. We can't have a bunch of degenerates running around Hyde Park. We gotta they
The
gotta know how to
library, it brings back bad memories.
bad memories.
Yeah.
I never went to the library, so I don't have any memories.
I would always, because I didn't go often, but I would, you'd go and you'd or not rent the books, you would take the books out. But if you turned them in late, you got charged. Every time I went to the library, I owed money. I hated the library because of that. I had a love hate. I liked the library.
So the only one I did not buy was the pizza, or the was it a burger or pizza this time?
This one was burgers. I would think it was the Burger Hut. They're all the
I bought
same.
the other. That's the thing. I saw it and I was like, this is lame. So that's the only one I did not buy because I just really did not like it. And I
Right,
have
RB?
already have the hot.
Yeah, I'm on that
I already
RDP.
have I already have the hot dog and the pizza, and it was the same freaking thing with just a burger on top of it, and I was like, yeah,
The color schemes and everything were the same. Everything was the same. It was, yeah. I've got them because I needed them for my hockey arena, but
yeah. So I got the other ones, just not the the burger, which was the cheapest one. But oh well.
hey, Laura, good to see you.
Uh,
We got Eva. Eva's in the house.
there wasn't much. Actually, let me confirm that. Trying to think about anything else going on. There was the developer update. Da, 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 da. You know what? Let's check and see if reserved items are still showing up in chat. Um,
They were the other day, from what I heard. I have not checked it. Yeah, Vape, we're a little bit early. KO's got a his birthday, or not his birthday, his wife's birthday. And then I've got my anniversary weekend, so we're going to be heading out of town as soon as we get off here. So we are a little bit earlier today. Also, I know somebody had asked in Discord the other day, because we do have some people that are in the Discord but are not necessarily in Upland. So the giveaways that we're doing for the comic book, those are for anybody. You don't only have to be an Upland member. So if you're in our Discord, the Hyde Park Ninja Discord, get into the Rumbles. And also if you go on the website and buy our comic book, you are in the drawing. So it does not matter if you're in Upland or not. So this is for everybody.
all right, I am. I think that it is now fixed. There are no reserved items. I'm searching every block explorer and cart, and there's not a single one for 1 UpX or 10 UpX that's reserved at all. So it looks like that has been resolved.
Nice.
Uh, let's see. Let's see. Vape. Am I racing? Of course, I'm racing vape. I got in there. I'm in the. I think I'm in the 10th spot at the moment.
Yeah, I think you were.
Thank you, Wolf. There's finally a filter in asset search, at least for properties.
Oh, didn't know that.
Wait a second. Uh, I don't know about that one, Shorty. Okay, so in your properties, you can search for an address. That's not bad.
Hmm.
You cannot search in assets yet. You can search racing legits, and you can search NFLPA. So you can search all the things that don't matter. And football legits. So okay, all right. So you can, yeah, man. They just need to add map assets and
Be good to go, huh?
be good to go. Filter answer. Yeah, I got you. I got you, Shorty. Um, RDP saying he's right behind me. Yeah, okay, you're in 11th there. Let's see. So our top 10. I'm liking watching the. Oh, Swirly, City Pigeon. Last I looked, Swirly was in first, and now City Pigeon's in first. All right, so
Oh, I did see that Swirly was ahead of City Pigeon. I think when I was on the UAD show.
well, not anymore. City has taken back his spot
Wow.
by 2 seconds. So I know they're going to be battling that until Tuesday or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got 7211 Tom, Vape High Guy in the 4th spot. Vape, you got to get in that top 3. You got to get that badge. Those are some good times. Foreskin, Santamago, Captain Crypto, 29. Swirly. That's awesome. That's a Story's wife, I believe. So
Oh, nice.
that's awesome. JH, Crowley. I got to the 10th spot. RDP, Cow Trading Co. JR Wheels in 17th. Mike Benzie. Lilyfield in 19th. Ant-Man, Shambamming, Warlocks, aka Nine Fingers, Betts, and Cuddy Bow. Those are the top 25 there. So you do have to race 2 tracks to get in there. All I'm winning is a lore legit with it, so I'm not really putting a ton of effort into it.
Hmm.
And then, to be honest, I'm gonna flip that as soon as I can, and probably for Upix. So, yeah.
All right, Janice89, if you're in the chat, you can go and pick up that item you were looking to get. You should be able to order that now. If you have any trouble, let me know in Discord. Hope that filter is fixed. If not, I will have to reach out to technical support.
All right, guys. Hashtag JR Wheels, and make sure you only enter that once, please. That way the bot doesn't kick you out. And we'll give away some stuff here in just a second. There's Coach and Blue Rain jumping in,
Hey guys,
and
good to see
Spy's
you.
been... Happy born day. It's my wife's birthday, but thank you guys. Oh, real quick, let me just share this real fast while everybody's getting their hashtags in.
Let me scoot over there.
Quick Hyde Park update, thanks to Laban and upletics.org. You get that? It's a blank screen.
Oh, hold on. Not sure what I did there. Now I do. There we go.
Just real fast, we're at 19.5% built out. We have 24 completed service structures. That number is growing, so that's really good to see. 16 properties with multiple buildings on it. We got 707,000 total stake sparklet. I would like to try to get that number up a little bit. We got to catch Millen. He's got like 2 million over there in Granada Hills.
Man.
46 home addresses. That has stayed the same for a while. Most common building is the townhouse. Let's see what service structures we have completed. We got quite a few arcades. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 bakeries. We got 2 barbershops. We got a bowling alley. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 restaurants. Oh, we have a dentistry. Dizzy's.
Oh,
So
nice.
everybody's teeth will be nice and straight and shiny.
Oh, Dizzy's got that. I thought Funky built one somewhere.
I'm sure she did. It's probably still in construction.
Oh,
These are the
that
ones that
could
are
be.
completed.
Yeah, because she's big time into the dental.
We have an elementary school. We have 2 gyms. We have a hot dog kiosk and a movie theater. Wait, I have a. Oh, this hasn't updated since Wednesday. I had a theater wrap up yesterday, I think.
I think I had a restaurant
then,
wrap up too Thursday.
So police headquarters and 2 supermarkets. I'm seeing a pretty good spread here. I'm focused on I'm focused on our laundromat right now. So I'm getting the laundromat completed.
The laundromat
sure
and the massage parlor.
Yeah.
It's right over by the NFLPA shop. How fitting is that?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that's I think that's about it for now for Hyde Park. We're just staying steady and still growing. I am excited that next probably tomorrow or Tuesday or wait, what's today? Today's Sunday, right? Tomorrow's a holiday in the U.S., so I don't know if they're gonna do stuff tomorrow or wait till after, but we are gonna see some of the residents or shoot, I'm gonna say it wrong. The residents or the uppies or something. We're gonna start to see like a beta test of that. So I am excited for that.
Zarina, congrats. She's got 3 more props in Hyde Park. If you're building on those, definitely hook up with Boy Dern. Get on the Spark Train. We have the regular Spark Train as well as the service structure Spark Train. So whichever one you're into, get sparked in there, and we will get you on the list for sure.
Awesome, Blue Ray. That's great. Yeah, so as we're getting closer, we're excited to begin sharing a deeper look into some of the behind the scenes data that we've been monitoring. Starting next week, we'll be regularly publishing key metrics from the upcoming resident algorithm. So they're going to be testing out the algorithm. It sounds like it it's going to give us an idea of you know what we need to be building and some of the ratios. It's going to take some figuring out. It's also Upland is clear to saying that um, this is a test and they are still refining the system. So the way the algorithm is working is not going to be final. Um, so just keep that in mind as don't freak out when we get this data and it's, I don't know, leaning like, I don't know. I could just see they put too much weight on entertainment versus education or whatever. You know, they're going to be working those details out. So, but I am excited to see how that is going to work. So,
Awesome.
all
I
right.
think that's going to pretty much wrap it up for today. We had a lot of stuff in a short amount of time today. So I know we're on a little bit earlier today. Surprise.
I am getting the eyeballs. I do have a reservation.
Yeah, I am too. So
20,
I know KO's
20,
got the
20.
birthday over there, and they're going to be off to a brunch, and we're getting ready to head out to Greenville for our 25th anniversary. So we're going to enjoy some time together, and no distractions.
I have to be there in 24 minutes. So let's give away some stuff.
All right, let's do it. So what do we got? Let's see. We have, how many things are we giving away here, KO?
All right, we're going to do a package deal for JR Wheels.
Okay,
It is one cart. The super awesome. I love the cart. It's the like the pallet. Oh gosh,
that thing was pretty cool. It was like a forklift,
yeah.
a pallet, and something else.
That's
Was that the
word
two?
I was looking for. The forklift. So, and then there's 3 pallets that come with it and a shipping container. So we'll do that, and then I'll give away 15K epics.
At least
We'll
this time it's not 1:30 in the morning though, Wolf, like the other night.
JR Wheels package and a 15K epics.
15K epics. Okay. And then I know, congrats to Laban. Laban won the UFC pick'ems last week.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Keep your eyes and ears open. I know Boy Dern is going to be starting the football, not football, but the soccer football. That'll be starting up, I think, in the next week or two, maybe. I can't remember exactly the date he said. So keep an eye on the Discord.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay, let's do this. All right, let me get over to the bot. I got sidetracked here. All right, here we go. So the first one is going to be for the package.
Yep.
And the winner is Baza86. Congrats, longtime follower of the channel.
All right, congrats, Baza.
All right. Okay, so the next one, this is going to be for 15K epics, correct?
15K.
All right, here we go. And to Queen 2, all the way from Japan.
And do one more for 10K.
And one more for 10K. Okay. All right, next one. HGF Metaverse. Is that Coach Funk?
Coach.
Nice.
Coach. Awesome.
Right. So 10K for Coach. Ann has got the 15K. And Baza86 for the package. All right, congrats. And if you don't know any of these people, make sure you connect with them. They're great community people. We had met Coach out in Vegas. Really super guys doing a lot of big things. And Just a great person to be around, great attitude, and successful mindset. So definitely the type of people you want to surround yourself with. And then Aunt to Queen, I think most of you guys met her probably a couple weeks ago. We had her on and we did the watermelon and chili pepper challenge, and that was amazing. So she turned us on to something new for sure. And I was
City Pigeon
delighted.
is saying, hang on, City Pigeon is saying something about 25K. SC, you won the 25K from our show that you wanted to use as a giveaway today. I
Oh,
think he's
yes.
using that for the.
That's
Okay.
going, I was going to do that towards the Rumbles.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. And again, shout out to JR Wheels for our sponsor today. His shop is at 4201 Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. If you search it in the directory, you have to put JR apostrophe S, or else it won't show up. Um, but guys, go search his shop, go check out his carts, and there's only 100 of them, which I thought was um, really cool. I like those lower mint numbers, and go check that out and show him some love. And thank you, Jr. for the sponsorship.
Super. So we'll have the Upix that will be given away all week, and some of that is going to be from City Pigeon. I won 25K Upix on their show the other day, so I want to give that back to the community. So that's awesome.
All right, don't get me in trouble. Let's see. I gotta
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. So, all right. Well, don't forget, go over to hydeparkninjas.com and pick up your comic book today. Got some really amazing posters in there, and get yourself a chance on the spin wheel. And so basically, for any items that you purchase, for each item, you'll get a spot on the spin wheel for that. So if you purchase 2 items, you get 2 spots. 3 items, vice versa. So if you're looking for a bigger package deal, reach out to one of the ninjas and we can hook you guys up with that. If you're looking to get, I know we had a couple people reach out about getting whole sets of posters. I know we did do that at our in-person. We had our comic book signing here in the North Carolina area, and we did some really good package deals. So if you're interested in getting a package, we can definitely hook you up. Just reach out to us on the side. And same thing for every item you purchase on the website. You'll be able to get an entry in on the spin wheel for the really cool giveaways next week. So, but don't forget to join us next week. We have a really action-packed show coming, and I know the football games start Thursday this week. My game doesn't really start until Sunday night. We have the 8:20 game against Baltimore, so that's going to be a stressful game. And then super excited though. I hope we win that one. That'd be a great first game to win. KO, who do you guys have this week?
Don't even know.
Not even
I
sure.
haven't looked
Awesome.
at it. I haven't looked at it yet.
I'm not sure who you guys have. I haven't looked at all the games. But we'll talk about that next week. Again, don't forget to join us at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. And until then, KO, I hope you have a great birthday with your wife, or her birthday with your wife, and enjoy some time at brunch. And we'll look forward to seeing you guys at the next one.
And same to you. Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. 25 years. It's awesome. All
Cheers.
right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you soon.